Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for a little gloomy grinding and lugubrious leveling down in the harrowing hideaways and perilous passages of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And if you're wondering how things are going around the old hamlet, well, I have to say they've been going surprisingly well. We eliminated the hag on our last trip into the dungeon, kicking that bitch to the curb like a bag of week-old garbage. And as a result, we're now only 3 bosses shy of the full Monty. Which, by the way, would make a fantastic expression to describe a particularly poorly endowed lover. How'd things go with that guy last night, Becky? Geez, don't even get me started, Shelley. Dude was at least 3 bosses shy of the full Monty. See what I mean? Works nicely. You know, not that any of you would be so shallow as to judge another person based on the size of their breasts and or baby maker. I'd never accuse any of my devoted and loyal viewers of such base behavior. You're all well above that. But, you know, I'm just a guy making an observation, pointing out one way that a specific combination of words could be used. And should one be inclined to do so, you could employ them in that fashion. I leave it to you to employ that knowledge as you wish. Also, don't ask me why that conversation happened in Valley Girl voice, because I don't really have any answer other than it seemed appropriate. Really, it's probably Sir Mix-a-Lot's fault. After all, Becky and her conversations about big butts and the proclivity for finding them in southeastern LA did play a pivotal role in my formative years, after all. But I digress. Whether or not your anaconda wants some or none doesn't change the fact that the hag is dead, nor does it change the fact that we need to level some seekers up to resolve level 5 before we can advance any further. So let's head down to the embarkation point here, take a look and see what's on offer. Well, that's interesting. That actually might be the mission we take first. Got a long mission down in the Weald. What else have we got? A cleanse mission in the estate. We haven't really done a cleanse mission yet. Oh, can we upgrade our blacksmith? Let's go take a look. Blacksmith, can we upgrade you? We cannot. We are 2 deeds short. Fucking 2. Delightful. Alright then. Well, we're not going to get that pickup. We do need to upgrade some units, though. If we're going to go down on a medium mission, we want to have rank 4. Now, our goal is to get some guys up to rank 5, so we are going to favor the higher Resolve EXP guys. F-Cock Jack is all upgraded. Randy is all upgraded. Chrysania needs upgrades, so let's get her taken care of. We're going to go full-on upgrade. We got a ton of cash when we defeated the hag last time, so let's get Candy Jade pumped up as well. Look at that, bad. The wolf's tooth. That is pretty sweet, actually. Quite like that. The wolf's tooth, pulled straight from the wolf's mouth. Will not infest you with lycanthropy, 100% guaranteed. So we're also going to level up Candy Jade's abilities across the board. Let's get that sorted. I believe Chrysania should be... Oh, she's not. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's get these all maxed out then. If anybody who we may consider taking on this mission isn't fully kitted out, we're going to... Alright, he's good. I know Half-Cock Jack is good, right? He is. I'm tempted... I'm beyond tempted. I'm going to level Pistol Shot as well. There was a situation last episode against the hag where that would have done us in good stead. Had it been higher rank, we could have switched to that. And then I had wished at the time to do so. I'm just going to make sure we don't run into that situation again. Spend a little extra cash on it. But that's got us sorted enough to prepare a team. Now, I can't help but notice that Candy has no trinkets. Why does Candy Jade have no trinkets? Where are those trinkets? Murphy, have you got them? Murphy's got them. All right, well, let's take those back. Sorry, Murph. We're going to have to borrow those for a moment. Candy Jade. How did Candy Jade get leveled up ahead of Murphy, by the way? When did that happen? I guess Murphy's not queen of the slaughter anymore. There's a new slaughter queen in town, and that queen is Candy Jade. Man, seriously, that would be one epic literary fight, by the way. Candy Jade versus Karen Murphy. I would love to read that brawl. Really would. Moonring, accuracy. So I'm just looking to see if we have any other Hellion-only gear that might be slightly better. Damage penalty for stress resistance. No, thank you. Take a pass on that. We got a lot of really good Grave Robber-only items, including one we picked up last episode, which is beyond good. It's fucking shithouse amazing. That thing is fantastic. The Raider's Talisman is seriously... Not even good old Indiana Jones himself would have said no to that bad boy. 20% extra damage. Wouldn't even have needed a whole shot to kill that guy waving a sword at him. He'd have just pointed the gun and he would have dropped dead. That looks to be... Oh, we also have... that's actually not so good. Alright, well, we've got Candy Jade kitted out. I believe Chrysania is already good. Nope, she needs... Maddie has her scroll? She does. Alright, we're going to give that back to Chrysania then. Passing around the old scroll. That thing is... Getting bumped about the group more than a freshly rolled joint. This thing's getting passed around, I'm telling you. Randy's good. Half-cocked Jack, also good. All right, so we're all set in the gear department then. Let's get the team in. We're going to go Half-cocked Jack, Andy Jade, Randolph Carter, and Chrysania. Chrysania's stress is a little bit higher than I would sort of like, but we will have a chance to maybe bring that down with some good criticals and whatnot. This mission is interesting, but we could probably pick up 2 deeds. But Resolve EXP is our goal, and nothing gets you Resolve EXP like a long mission. They really do rack it up. Shimmering Cloak is trash, but I'm more interested in the gold. The crests, I could give or take on those. Those could go either way. Not really interested. But the provisioning, let's get it. This is the mission we're going to do, the estate map. Our troopers are ready. Their resolve is steeled. We're going in, folks. We're going in. Like a fat guy into a swimming pool. It's Cannonball City, baby. So let's give ourselves plenty of food. Since this is a long mission, I'm thinking 3 full stacks. I'm going to hedge that just a little bit. I'm going to take 32 food. We're going to take a full stack of shovels, though. 1 anti-venom, 1 medicinal herbs, 1 key, 1 holy water. Torches, we're going to go with 15. You know what? Let's take a few more. Let's go with 2 full stacks of torches. Now, that's too many. 14 is good. We'll take 14. I'm comfortable with that. That puts us right about 7,000. And that's a reasonable enough amount if we need to, if everything goes horribly awry, nobody comes back, we can still afford to provision another mission. So maybe, you know, go and rescue these guys' corpses or something. I don't know. Not sure it would really constitute a rescue mission when everybody's already dead. I think that's when they switch, you start using the word recovery mission instead. Off we go, into the wheel then. Come on, let's load this up. We can retreat from combat and even abandon quests. They say that so cheerily, like it's a thing that you really want to do.
I knew all these
right, then.
Once.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, that's pretty goddamn twisted, Mr. Narrator. Also, for an explore 90% of rooms, this dungeon layout sucks every single fucking dick that's ever existed. I mean, I'm not even talking human dicks. I'm talking like animal dicks and whatnot. This thing like sucks the penises of earwigs, things like that. Interesting note, earwigs actually carry 2 penises. They have a spare in case one breaks. What the hell? Okay, that's not really what I meant to do, but alright then. Oh, wow, things are starting off famously. At least we surprised them. Alright then, this big outlaw bloodletter is going to point-blank shot us, so I think we should probably try and get a jump on by point-blank shotting him first. Judgment does good damage. Dazzling Light has a chance to stun, but it's not going to stun that big fat bastard. He's too stun resistant. Let's just go for the damage. Let's try and kill this guy before he gets a chance to go. A bleed? I think so. That's fatal damage. Excellent. So the big fat guy is done dealing. And I'm not picking on you because you're overweight, sir. Don't get me wrong. I'm picking on you because you're a piece of human garbage and a robber. Has nothing to do with your weight issues. I want to pick on you overweight. As a fat guy myself, believe me, I identify with those sorts of problems. I know your pain, sir. I know your pain. What I can't abide, however, is your incessant thievery. Sorry. We actually may kill these guys before they even get a go. Oh, were it not for that dodge, I think we might have been able to take them out. Can we hit that guy with the wicked hack? Nope. We can probably break through him, though. Yeah, that's got it. All right. Wow. That was a powerful premier performance from our guys. I just said a lot of P's. A Chirurgeon's Charm, that is reasonable. The rest of this stuff, though, is kind of shitty. The 3 deeds, well, we've already gotten the deeds we need, so even if we have to bail out now, as long as we can take our treasure with us when we go, we should be okay. Randy, why don't you check that out? A map. Of course it had something good in it. Randolph Carter was the one who investigated. Randolph Carter only finds good things. Jesus Christ, that map was enormous as well. So I think we'll skip this fight. We got to go to this room anyway, theoretically, and it will allow us to go around a fight. I don't mind going around the tunnel. Well, we'd have to expend a shovel, though. Is it better to use a shovel, or is it better to avoid a fight? You know, I think we should be better off, actually, conserving the shovel. Alright, so Half-cocked Jack, you should be our trap guy. Nicely done for once, Half-cocked Jack, not disarming a trap with his face. That is the exception for Jack as opposed to the rule. We didn't bring a bandage, did we? Nope. Bandages are how we get rid of sticky sap, or is it anti-venom? I can never remember this one. I'm going to go with anti-venom. Damn it, it's the bandages. Alright, we're skipping it then. Nope, don't. No, we're not. Randolph Carter's lucky. Or he's covered in sticky goo. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Ouch. Okay, that really hurts. Well, we've earned Randolph Carter a trip to the sanitarium at the end of this mission. If nothing else, Slow Draw is one of the single worst abilities you can get. It blows diggity, diggity, diggity donkey dick. There's a lot of diggities. I should have brought the bandage. I should have just left that fucking stump alone, but I'm like a cat. My curiosity gets the better of me every time. I just can't not look inside what's in the box. I would have been the worst lab assistant for Erwin Schrodinger of all time. This tree stump, though, you've already had the worst thing possible happen to you. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Yeah, that's true. Only God can make a tree, too, by the way. I mean, if we're going to go all poetical here, game, we might as well get a little Baudelaire in there. It's actually the extent of what I know about Baudelaire is that he wrote that one particular poem. Not a big fan of French poetry because I don't speak French. It's not anything to say negative about the poetry or the poets, just I don't speak French. Get a breakthrough, get a kill here? Theoretically, it could kill both of these guys. It didn't, but, you know, in theory, communism works. In theory. The twitching maggot got eliminated. That just leaves a spider here, and I have to assume he's going to go before Randy because Randy's a fucking slow draw now. Fortunately, Randy only took 2 damage and got himself some nice payback almost immediately. 25 gold for our trouble.
So too will resistance.
Wow, we're fucking rolling in it now, folks. I'm telling you, 25 gold on our hands. We could buy, like, a stick of gum and possibly a cup of coffee if that shit's on sale. We got the surprise. Excellent. So, Randy's slow draw shouldn't be much of a problem here, considering the enemies are surprised. Nice 13 damage lead from half-cock Jack there. Let's have Chrysania start working over these artilleries. Wow, 12 damage. That's an impressive little shot. We're not going to break through. I think we bleed, and let's go ahead and just kill the fungal grabber. Put him in the ground. That's got him dead. Randy. Artillery is interesting, but I think the sacrificial stab is more likely to generate a kill, and it did. Glad I trusted my instincts on that one. Let's go for Duelist Advance on the... You know what? Let's go for the battery. Ah, unfortunate miss. But not even half-cock Jack can get them all, so we're gonna... That was dumb. We should have gone for the big heal. I thought more than one person was injured. Nice facial stabbing. Man, Randolph Carter's damage is coming along quite nicely. Wicked hack. Huge thump from Candy Jade. This guy should try to do his little escape maneuver. Yep, escape cloud. 2 damage and a dodge. We resisted the blight. That's excellent. This guy is fucking dead. He's about to eat a point-blank shot for 17 damage, and any of our follow-ups then are going to kick this guy right off of the planet. Now before he gets another escape cloud and gets Candy blighted. Well, that sucks. Little facial stab for Randy, then he can close things out. Now on the plus side, food is very, very useful for Candy Jade. Ooh, a blue. Hunter's Talon. Bounty Hunter only. Man, that is really good. We definitely are bringing that along for the ride. That thing is fantastic. We take the gold as well. Do we want the citrine? I think the answer is no. Citrine not especially useful for us. We're just going to open the coffin. Coffin contains hidden treasures. Well, for certain values of the word treasure, it had fucking 50 gold in it. That's treasure. I'm making air quotes. You can't see me, of course, but rest assured, the air quotes are there. They are, in fact, there. I may camp in this room. 1, to free up an inventory slot. 2, we've got some folks that are a little hurt. And 3, there are some buffs that I really wouldn't mind getting onto our troopers. What are you? We already have one of those. I'm just going to take the deeds. And I think we'll leave that. I'm not a huge fan of the Eldritch Slayer's Ring. It's not especially useful. Also, we're out of torchlight here. Okay, here's what we'll do. We are going to camp in this room, but we're going to do it on the way back. I'm going to go see what this box is. Never know. Oh, it's food. We've got it. Might as well use the medicinal herbs. We'll take the free food. That's fine. Man, we got an abundance of food and something that I'm already wearing 2 of, but wouldn't mind having a 3rd. We're going to get rid of this Chirurgeon's Charm. I think it's pretty unlikely I will ever carry that. We're going to take that Hellion's Pendant instead because chances are I might use that. I'm going to pick up a little extra stress here for backtracking, but that's fine because we're going to be able to get rid of all of that stress when we camp. Which we're going to do right here. So get out the s'mores, folks. Whip out the marshmallows, get the chocolate bars, sing a little kumbaya, grab the guitar. Everybody get some stress down, and let's get some abilities off. First things first, we are going to clean guns because it's amazing. We're going to bandit sense because it's also amazing. Candy Jade is going to sharpen her spear. Oh, she actually doesn't have sharpened spear. Oh, that's fine. She can go into a battle trance then. Let's go ahead and encourage. We'll encourage Madeline. She's got a little stress there. Who else needs it? We got 2 time left. Could bandage a wound. Nobody's really very hurt. We could, we've got another encourage. Let's look at 9 stress, 10 stress, 10 stress. Alright, let's just take Candy Jade's stress completely out. Or we could chant. Chanting is interesting. It only targets 1 companion. I think encourage is really probably the better way to go. Especially since we know Candy is not religious, so we couldn't use it on her. And I'm pretty sure Randolph Carter is about as good goddamn far from religious as you can get, considering he may be the living embodiment of an elder god. Of course, I mentioned Yog-Sothoth because unlike Hastur and the other elder gods, Yog-Sothoth you're actually allowed to talk about. Talk about Hastur, he'll appear. And I'm not saying that name again, just in fucking case, because that was 2. So, off we go then. We do need to reorder our party very slightly. Halfcock Jack, of course, our fearless leader, needs to be in front. We did get a free boost on Torchlight, which was nice because we were almost completely empty in that respect. Thank you, Campfire. And let's continue our adventure then. We're beginning to get to the edge of unexplored territory. Wouldn't hurt to find another map. Randy, what do you say? Maybe in this sack, perhaps? Nope, that sack is empty. Alright, then. Looks like this corridor also is empty. Picked up 2 stress just for walking. We're going to burn a torch here just to get ourselves above 75. Maximize our surprise opportunity when we enter this room. We got nothing, but we did pick up scouting, which is fantastic. So an abundance of treasure available in this little region. Let's go start the looting. Oh, no, you're not that... It's a dead, rotting animal, Jack. Come on, you don't want to eat that. Well, clearly you do. All right, then. That's fine. Gnaw on some mysterious fucking carcass that's been lying there. Half-cocked Jack apparently bought a copy of Roadkill, Barbecue Roadkill, and now that he's some kind of roadkill connoisseur, the guy just can't leave the shit alone. By the way, Roadkill Barbecue is absolutely a thing. There's actually a cooking manual, which I guess one would normally call a cookbook if they weren't a pedantic asshole, but so I'll go with that. There is specifically a cookbook, though, on how to prepare and cook roadkill, which, ugh. Anyway, little Bissell artillery from Randolph Carter. Let's stop talking about roadkill and make some roadkill instead. I think a judgment wouldn't go awry here. Or it went about as far awry as it can go without, you know, actually working. That's fatal damage, I believe. He has bleeding 5. He has 4 left. Yeah, that is fatal damage. Let's go ahead and slit a bitch's throat then. Oh, it can only hit him. What about Duelist Advance? Let's get this fused. You know what? The Cutthroat is actually more dangerous. Dash forward, hit the Cutthroat. That's going to give old Randy a chance to Abyssal Artillery one of those guys into the grave, and the Fusilier also badly hurt. Blanket Fire is not terrible when it doesn't critical. As long as that shit doesn't critical, it's entirely endurable. Chrysania can almost completely undo it with a single ability. And a Wicked Hack with Jade for the kill. And this guy is not in a good spot, especially since Randolph Carter cut his throat so hard that it severed his spine. Not really a throat cutting so much as a decapitation. We picked up 6 crests, some more deeds, which is good. Still looking for those. Got an abundance of food. Plenty of torches. Not as much carrying space as I'd like. You know, I'm thinking maybe we hold off on this tent. We have to come back anyway. Let's hold off. You know what? At this point, there's no penalty for looking in the stump as long as we have Randolph Carter doing it. He already has slow draw, so it couldn't hurt him anymore. Keep on traveling, and we'll go see what kind of treasure is available in the treasure room. Gonna burn a torch here. Actually, let's burn 2.
As the light gains purchase,
Give us another inventory space here. Oh man, the Blighted Giant. We did get the surprise. We've been getting very, very lucky so far with the surprises, and I gotta say, I'm really pleased by that. Monstrously huge critical from Halfcock Jack. That was enormous. We might be able to finish that bastard. Oh, the Tenacious Crone is a problem. Why does Candy Jade only have 3 abilities equipped, by the way? And also, why does she have Barbaric Yop even as an ability? I'm a dumb, dumb man. That's a dead giant, though. That's fatal damage. So let's try and get it. We can't stun the crone. Let's judge the crone. Yeah, that's right, bitch. I'm judging you. I question your life choices. You've made some questionable decisions in your time, lady. I'm telling you. For one thing, that hat, a highly questionable choice, my dear. Very, very suspect. You should not wear a hat that looks like that. And that's why Half-Cock Jack is going to stab a fucking knife into your neck. Blight Rain, 2 damage, resisted to Blight, so not really much of a problem there. Randy's going to go for a little fungal battery stabbing. He delivers. And this giant should just drop dead. Well, it's going to get chopped dead. Because Candy Jade isn't going to wait around for somebody to bleed to death when she can just hew their head off. We've got too much food. Let's eat some of it. Anybody else can eat food? We have literally no one else who can eat food, so I'm just going to throw it on the ground, and we'll take that citrine. Ordinarily, I wouldn't take citrine, but we're sort of out of options when it comes to available loot. We're not exactly rolling in cash over here. We're going to... let's just open it. So, citrine and onyx. Onyx actually is worth more, so I'm throwing that jade over. We'll take the citrine, pick up the onyx, and we can carry on then. So, back to this room. I have to assume we won't be encountering any kind of combat on the way. We are going to get hungry, though, which is fine. We have plenty of food. That is not anything we have to worry about. We brought abundant provisions. Probably too many, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and check out this tent. I've never found anything bad in a tent. Another map. That's good. Randolph Carter keeping things tracked down for us. We appreciate his efforts. Alright then, so here's the question. How do we want to handle... I think this room is a room that we skip then. We'll go here, we'll go down, we'll come up and then go over, and that will conserve a shovel for us. I'd like to try and use as few shovels as possible. We are going to pick a fight, but based on what we've had so far, I got to say the fighting has been kind of a non-issue. We've been stomping the holy bejesus out of everything we've come across. A trend that looks to continue because we keep getting surprises. That's the deadest maggot in the history of maggotry. Pretty sure maggotry is not a word, but I just like the sound of it. Man, Chrysania has not been doing well. Also, we forgot to give Candy Jade her ability back, because I'm an idiot.
Executed with impunity.
Yeah, don't try and bolster my confidence there, Mr. Narrator. I'm royally fucking up the whole Candy Jade thing. I really need to fix that, and you consistently telling me I'm doing a good job is kind of distracting me. Back-to-back criticals from Half-Cock Jack. He is not messing around. Also, dodging the rend. He's the hero we need, folks. Not necessarily the hero we deserve, but he's getting the job done. Facial stabbing. 12 damage from Randy. That just leaves old Candy Jade with a wicked hack. And she delivers. 500 gold and 3 buffs, which we will throw on the floor because we don't really have a need for buffs right now. Let's fix Candy's skills. She has Barbaric Yop. I'm not entirely excited about that. I'm not a huge fan of Yop, but it's better than a blank space by a damn sight. Don't gnaw on some half-desiccated corpse. We don't even need food. Let's just ignore that. If we need food, we can always come back and you can paw around on the rotting dead animal later, Chewie. Thinking with your stomach again. Desiccated mummy, though. Nobody digs in a mummy's guts like Randolph Carter. That might as well just be his job. He should put that on his fucking business card. Randolph Carter, investigator of mummy corpses. And we are going with the dark here. We know this area is relatively safe, so we have no qualms about wandering around in the dark. Also, I wouldn't mind the enhanced loot opportunities at this point. Still plenty of food. We'll go ahead and nosh that down. We are picking up more stress from just wandering around than I'd like as a result of the newfound darkness, but I wouldn't mind the extra treasure capacity. Or at least the potential for more treasure. Let's let it go pitch black. Randy, mummy, guts, your deal. You're diseased by the remains. That's a first. Randolph Carter had something unfortunate happen to him as the result of digging around inside a rotten, moldering, desiccated corpse. Don't oversell it. There are no boogeymen in here. We're hungry again? Alright, we're getting a lot of food prompts here. Fortunately, we still have a kind of super abundance of food. We use a shovel for this thorny thicket. Right through. Let's see if we can get a fight in here. We should have a fight. And it's just a bunch of spiders. Not really a problem. How much health have they got? Only 10. I think this would be a good chance for a breakthrough. It can't get a kill, but it can really soften those guys up quite a bit. Gonna spit at Randy. 7 damage. That's not insignificant. So let's go ahead and point blank shot so we can get in a position to throw a little grape shot blacks next time if we need it. Randy's getting webbed. Wow, they're really beating up on Randolph Carter. He's marked. That's okay. Chrysania's here. She'll patch you up, Randy. Everything's all right, buddy. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Everything gonna be okay. I don't know why I became Mario and or Luigi for a moment there, but that's all right. We'll get over it. I wouldn't mind getting a weird reconstruction off, but it doesn't look like the potential is going to arise. Let's go ahead and duelist advance here. And that's a dead spider. Wouldn't have minded getting another heal on Randy, but them's the breaks. Got 825 gold. We are not going to abandon 825 gold. Just got to figure out what we would prefer to get rid of instead. I think this Onyx is the likely choice. Actually, you know what? No. Citrine. Onyx stacks higher. They're the same value. Onyx is less common than Citrine, of course, as well. How many rooms do we need left to explore? We've done every room, and we can skip 2. You know what? This one's getting skipped. Let's go onward, upward, and once again, we can afford to have Randy dig around in a tree stump. What, are you going to give me slow draw again? Nope, you're going to give me another. Well, fuck me. That plan has gone completely awry. So now he's a slow draw and has slow reflexes. Well, shit. I didn't even know that could happen. Fuck me. Ah, that's what happens when you try new things, folks. The lesson is never try anything even slightly unfamiliar. Stay with the pathways you know are safe, like a TLEC song. Stay to the rivers and streams that you're used to. You know, it's going to be my way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast, really. Your mother and I agree on that one. Alright, so off we go then. Let's head up to this treasure room. We're going to get in a fight on the way. Still looking for some treasure. We have made almost no cash on this endeavor. We did find a blue trinket, which has some innate value, but still feeling a little underpaid for our efforts here. It's a very dead maggot. Let's go for the big heal. Get Randy patched back up, top him off if it were. Little grave nibble, that's fine. The disease opportunity there, but we have resisted. I'm going to go for the wicked hack. The spitter dodged. Very unexpected. Randy? Can't quite get the stab home. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so it's a bite then. Half-cock Jack is dodging. Nicely done. Jack, let's have you go ahead and kill the maggot. There you go. Maggot is dead. And, you know, I think Chrysania's better off to just kill this guy. There we go. Little stress relief for Chrysania. She had a very slight amount of stress. 300 gold for winning that fight is actually not a bad take. Another desiccated... Oh, come on, man. Let me by. I am famished despite the fact that I just ate. And now I've picked up a whole bunch of ridiculous stress. Nope, you're zoophobic. Man, you know what? That's actually not huge. Zoophobic is not a significantly difficult drawback. He takes extra stress against beasts, which you don't really fight a whole lot of, or at least there aren't a lot of beasts that cause stress. No stress attacks from the... That's unfortunate. 22 stress there is quite a bit. 20 damage on a fungal grabber. Almost a one-shot kill, but not quite. Let's go ahead and judge this cultist. I was hoping we might get lucky and get a critical there that would prevent some of this stress, but it doesn't matter. Candy Jade dodged it, so it turns out to be entirely irrelevant. Half-cock Jack getting groped on the subway. Another subway groping, and Half-cock Jack has got to be feeling like an attractive Tokyo lady. A lot of unwanted touching there. Bad touch, Groper. That's a bad touch. Bad touch. That is not cool. It's okay, though. We're going to get him patched up. Randolph Carter is there to deliver the giant heal, and it's going to be Grape Shot City. That's got 1 KO and 1 badly wounded. I'm going to go ahead and follow... Oh, come on. That could have been a heal. Wicked hack. Not getting it done. Alright, so do we heal with Randy or... No, I think the stabbing is probably... But oh, Randy, come on. This guy is unhittable. Eldritch Pull, which got dodged. Not bad. Gonna get another subway grope. Alright, you fungal grabbers, really, you guys are a little bit out of control, I gotta say. You need to seek some treatment for your sexual addiction problems, guys. That is... You know, groping ladies on a subway at random, you're gonna wind up in jail. A 1-point heal, Randy? Really, 1 point. Alright, then. 19 stress for Candy Jade. She can take it, though. Only 7 damage there is less than I would have expected. Gonna get a big heal, though, to back it up, which is fine. It's got Half-cock Jack back in full fighting trim. He's gonna take a little bit more stress. We're getting quite a bit more stress than I would necessarily have liked. I think we'll go with Open Vein. Higher connect percentage here. Yeah, and well more than enough damage to get the job done. Right where it hurts indeed, stabbed him right in the testicular region, except I think those monsters are female. Alright, so we're going to have to get rid of some stuff. This is a little bit of triage situation. What do we want to dump? We could eat some food. Arguably, we could also... Well, we can't... I was going to say we could camp, but actually we can't camp. We could get rid of this onyx in favor of the emerald, and I think we're going to... How much is an emerald? It's 500. Onyx is also 500, huh? Huh. Alright, then. We want to keep the deeds for certain... Oh, well, these crests can go. We don't need those. Let's take that. The citrine, I'm okay with abandoning. We either got to ditch the key... I really kind of want the gold as well. Alright, let's ditch the key. Let's take the emerald. We'll leave the rest, and then what we're going to do, we will camp. I'm mostly camping here just to free up inventory space. We actually don't really need to camp here. Still 16 food, which is plenty. Let's go ahead and just repeat exactly what we did last time. It's going to be battle trance. Then we're going to clean guns because it's ridiculous. Go for the bandit's sense. Let's encourage, let's say... Madeline, or rather, sorry, Chrysania. And then Chrysania can bolster her in return. So we're trading a little bit of stress relief. That gets us down. We have 2 total stress as a party, which is fantastic. Go ahead and rest then. Plenty of blood left to shed this day. Looks bad, but there's nothing to fear. We are straight back as a royal guard. Good. You know, I'm not sure being as morally inflexible as a royal guardsman straight back is necessarily a good thing. I mean, those guys got to take a lot of shit. Granted, they have the endurance to do it, but, I mean, they do take a lot of shit. Getting surprised by spiders, it's not really that big of a problem. Grape Shot Blast can hit them all, and it killed one. The rest are very badly damaged. We can do nothing with Chrysania. I think Divine Comfort here actually is okay. Yes, it healed us 1 point. That's fine. I'm actually okay with that. This breakthrough should... Yep, end of story. Not such a good performance from Team Spider there. We're full on portraits. Alright, we'll close that then. I really wish portraits were a little bit smaller. Their size is quite unfortunate. And our inventory is once again full. We're still going to open this heirloom chest. Did we throw our key on the ground or did we use it? I don't remember. Let's see what's in here. Probably nothing we can take, honestly. Nothing we want anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's fine. Back we go then. A little bit of backtracking. Don't dig in the fucking rotten dead animal. We don't need food. Apparently, having resisted the rotten dead animal once, half-cocked Jack, not really there for seconds. I mean, the first time, gnawing on a piece of roadkill that you find is acceptable, but once it's been there for a day or two, you just gotta sort of leave it be. This should be a dead gargoyle. Jesus, that was a monster critical. Would have not only been a dead gargoyle, it would have damn near been a dead ghoul if he could have hit it. That is a dead ghoul. Fatal damage on a slavering ghoul with a single swing. That is amazing performance from Candy Jade. She is not dicking around. Wow, that was a thunderous blow. One of the greatest shots we have seen in the history of our Darkest Dungeon campaign, I think. And Randolph Carter with the stab. Yep, closing it out. A 1-round KO, folks. It's like watching a Mike Tyson fight from the early 80s. Hell. Anybody bleeding? Nope. All right. Well, if nobody's bleeding, then we'll just continue on. Tyson had a lot of 1-round KOs early in his career. Made a lot of people upset. Yeah, the spirits command you to dig around in the mummy guts, but I was going to command you to do the very same, so the spirits and I, once again, in total agreement on the Randy poke around inside the carcass situation. Treasure room. Of course, we have abandoned our key in the one place we might need it. Another 51 damage crit? Not this time. Alright then. We're still in pretty good shape. Eldritch pull. Resist the move, Chrissy. There you go. That's what we needed. Eldritch pushes and pulls, assuming you can resist the move, basically are just really low damage attacks. Having Candy Jade shoved back to the 3rd slot is not a crippling problem, really. We could kill this groper. Let's try it. Ah, perfect. Excellent. It's one less guy to swing. That's one fucking groper who won't be making a nuisance of himself on the Tokyo subway. Am I right? Damn right I'm right. Facial stab. Let's go for these enchantresses. We got to start working them over. Little breakthrough because it's all she can do, but it does net a KO, so it's time well spent. Half-Cock Jack should be able to kill that guy. Another 51 damage critical. Man, Half-Cock Jack is not screwing around, folks. He came to play. Chrysania dodging, missing the stun. Did get a little extra light out of that. Stressful incantation for Chrysania. She's got 18. Not really a problem. Our stress level's still pretty low. 6 damage from Candy. Anything we can do to this guy will finish him off. And there you have it. A victory!
Only treasure could staunch the flow of...
Well, we can take everything but the deeds. How much food have we got here? You know what? Let's see how much food we can eat. We don't have far to go left in the dungeon, and if I can get those extra deeds... Can anybody eat food? Everyone is full. Alright then, I'm going to throw this food on the ground, and we're going to take those extra deeds. Get everybody back in good working order here. No. There we go, guys. Alright, Randy, you're the designated poker arounder in the weird things. The trap strongbox, not a surprise, but Randy has resisted. I'm telling you, Randolph Carter, guy leads a fucking charmed existence. He's never met a mystery box he didn't open and usually come across something good or at least nothing. What is this thing? Left luggage. I think you need a key, or can we use a shovel on that? No. It's keys only. Ah, fuck it. Just dig around in there. Also trap, but again, Randolph Carter not giving a single fuck. We did walk right into a trap, but no ill effects, I guess. So, bully. And we may fully explore this dungeon, folks, simply out of a lack of things to do. I don't see any added benefit into not exploring it. Let's go ahead and crank up our torchlight. If we can get into another fight or maybe find some additional combat. Got a chance. Oh, come on. Stop eating the disgusting dead rack of beast. Of course, you find a roast beast, and Half-Cock Jack has to eat it and pick up some kind of negative quirk. I think he got zoophobia twice, which he already had, so it wasn't really that big of a problem. Also, does getting zoophobia from eating a dead, rotting animal carcass that you found on the ground really seem entirely appropriate? You wouldn't be afraid of animals after that. You would be afraid of food. You should pick up some kind of fasting quirk. Well, that's everything. Except the one room we didn't... you know what? It's not worth going back for. I don't really feel like picking up the extra stress. Let's just call it a day. Off we go. Not the greatest payday in the world. Fortunately, the base payout for the quest was pretty solid. We did not pick up much cash in loot, though, at all. Only a little over 14 grand. Did pretty well on the heirlooms, however. We have an abundance of deeds, more than enough to get our blacksmith, I think, fully upgraded. The Resolve EXP is rolling in fast and furious, however. Misses the spots, gotta go. Half-Cock Jack is going to be spending the next little while in a sanitarium. He's got an abundance of bad quirks. Clumsy also has gotta go. Stout is okay. Man! Prone to investigating the dark art. Last gasp. We haven't. Everybody's gotten at least one negative quirk. Except for Chrysania, who's just a steady hand. Ah, she's as steady as a sniper on point, is that Chrysania. Murphy has sworn off liquor after a bad night of drinking. She's now resolute. Murphy's running out of stuff to do. I see Lucy Pevensey may have wandered off in a drunken haze. Has gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment. Alright then, apparently Lucy has fallen through the back of the wardrobe and is once again off exploring the realms of Narnia. It's kind of expected at this point, we don't really care. We do need to take Half-Cock Jack to the sanitarium immediately, though. He's got a number of bad quirks that have got to go. First off, misses the spot really sucks. We got to get rid of that. There you go. And Randolph Carter is going to be joining him because Randy has a number of very negative quirks. Slow draw and slow reflexes both gots to go. So that's got Randy sorted. Can we unlock that third slot? Not yet. We need some more busts, which I've been just throwing on the ground haphazardly. That's okay, though. Our guild, I think, is fully upgraded. Yep. Look at the blacksmith then. Get armor smithing cranked up, and we actually have enough deeds to do both. Alright, so we can't quite fully upgrade it. That's okay though. We're only 2 deeds short of having our blacksmith completely filled out. Take a look at our abbey, see what else we might be able to upgrade here. We do want to try and get the hamlet as fully upgraded as possible. I think the cloister is fine. We have a number of folks that will only pray, so a reasonable thing to upgrade there. Nomad Wagon? I don't think we can do anything with you, right? Nope. Also, your trinkets are real expensive, Nomad Wagon. Real expensive. We're going to keep those busts around. I don't think we can use portraits for... Actually, didn't we need portraits for our stagecoach? We did. No, we needed deeds for our stagecoach, but we can still do that. Interesting. Do we fully upgrade the blacksmith and reduce the upgrade cost completely? I think that's probably the better way to go than upgrading the stagecoach. I like our roster sort of the way it is for the time being, at any rate. What can we do in a tavern? We don't have enough crests, so we're going to have to stop throwing crests on the floor. We kind of need those now. Tavern is not really very well upgraded. We don't need any additional stress relief, though, and we don't really have enough cash that I can sort of go on a spending spree, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more Darkest Dungeon 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, consider subscribing as well. For now, however, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.